you to Boston, Massachusetts this afternoon at TD Garden. A 2022 Finals rematch, the 47-12 Celtics taking on the 32-27 Golden State Warriors, as we welcome you to NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC, presented by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Jason Tatum celebrating his 26th birthday, once again having an MVP caliber season. And speaking of hardware, that man has plenty in his career. The two-time league MVP, the four-time champion, a couple games ago against Philadelphia, because the Sixers took away the three-point line for Boston. And Boston did it going downhill, getting to the line, shot 37 free throws in a win against the Sixers on Tuesday.
And that win was, to me, that was impressive win. Yes, the Sixers aren't the typical Sixers without Joel Embiid, but to show that you can win in a variety of ways, I think that goes a long way. Even not having Porzingis tonight. Porzingis makes this team a cheat code. So for them to come out here against a good Golden State Warriors team and play a competitive game without Porzingis, that's exciting.
Quinones hits the three. Celtics cooking. White leaves it, and Cornet flushes. Timeout from the floor. Golden State is a team 3 of 11 from deep, and Boston on an 18-1 run. Jackson Davis gets denied by Cornet. 2-for-1 opportunity for the Celtics. Pritchard connects on a three. 10th of the quarter for Boston. Their most in a single frame this season. A 21-1 Celtics run. Shot clock down to 5. Paul, nothing doing this possession. Paul gets denied by Tatum.
Just elite defense, not enough movement there from the Golden State Warriors.
Holiday flips it up and in. Flawless artistry from the Boston Celtics to finish this first. Now 1 of 4 from the floor. Golden State shooting just 32%. Pritchard scoops it in. Timeout, Golden State. The Celtics thumping the...
Pretty good. Yes, I would agree. No, it's been impressive to watch. Look, their team they're still trying to find their way, but ultimately watching what he's done over the last 20+ years has been crazy.
Quinones gives it up. Kuminga, 7 to shoot. Pritchard looking for the steal. Kuminga flips it in. But there's just been nothing close to easy for Golden State against this Boston D.
Well, when you take pride. You don't get to a top 1 or 2 defense without taking pride on that end. And you've seen it. Their offense, they're sharing the ball. They're taking pride in that, and they're sharing the ball in ways that make it almost impossible to guard them.
Yeah. Tatum.
Points on his birthday. He has 13 so far, so we'll see how much more he adds to that total today, but telling me a win would obviously be the best gift, right?
Yeah, and the way he has continued to develop as a playmaker, too, and one of the things Joe Mazzulla pointed out to us the other day, too, is the way he's defended this season. But we talked about it the other night, Richard, and I thought it was such a great way for Joe Mazzulla to articulate it. He said not only has he put up the numbers that are
themselves to see where they are. Well, I think the entire league needs to be watching what the Boston Celtics are doing and understanding that they are the team to beat. I understand the Denver Nuggets are the defending champion, but to me, there is no greater threat to them or to really going on a run and maybe winning a couple than what the Boston Celtics are presenting this season.
And doing this today without Kristaps Porzingis. Tatum separates, kicks, wide and open three. You bet! Meanwhile, I mean, if you're the Warriors, you could just say, hey, we might as well rest Steph in the second half. Whether there was anything about the way he was feeling that prompted that or not, he was questionable coming into the game. You're down by 44 at the half. You have a couple days off after this, might as well start the rest now.
Well, yeah, and Steph was questionable coming into this game as Al Horford knocks down a three. He was questionable coming into this game.
Curry minutes. Hauser, the rainbow is short. Here comes Paul. It's a 52-point Celtics advantage. They recently beat Brooklyn by 50 in a game here. As Šarić floats it in, plus the foul.
To have an impact.
Yeah.
He is such an important piece, and in my opinion, would be playing huge minutes for a lot of other high-level teams in this league, and it just adds to their bench depth and what he's able to do. You see this Peyton Pritchard working in pick and roll, finishing there. He doesn't even typically have a position, because if he's playing on the court with
us, Pritchard knocks down a three. The Celtics with their largest lead of the game. It is 56, which, if it stood, would match the largest margin of victory in franchise history for the Celtics. As Robinson.
Can I tell you the craziest stat looking at the score sheet?
Yeah.
The leading scorer for the Golden State Warriors has 11 points, and that's Moses Moody. There's 4 guys tied with 6, and here we are in the 4th quarter.
That's a great point. One player in double figures. The Warriors faced their largest halftime deficit in franchise history. It was 44. Boston has hit 22 threes thus far. Their franchise record is 27. Brissett to the rack. A lot of the teams that are kind of jumbled. Nice block there from Robinson. Jumbled towards that 7, 8, 9, 10, Richard, who played well over the last month or so, but because a lot of them have played well, nobody's really been able to gain a whole lot of ground.
Well, I think you've just seen a lot of change happen over the course of the season. You have trades, you have coaching changes, you have players that are hurt that get healthy, and the goal is to be playing your best basketball at the right time. Even for the Boston Celtics, as great as they are playing right now, they want to be playing better come April, May, and June if they're able to get that far.
Quinones hits the fall-away jump. Some historical nuggets earlier for this Celtics team. But here's another.
From start, they set the tone. We talked about them being the best first and second quarter team. They hit first, they punch you in your mouth, and the Golden State Warriors just did not have an answer today.
25 made threes for Boston, 35 assists. Pritchard going to dribble it out, take the shot clock violation here. It has been all cosmetic for a while. 8.6 seconds to go. A 52 studio after the break. Malika Andrews and the crew will wrap this one up. 2 more games to come tonight on ESPN. Thanks for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals.